Okay, so I did not like the way this lace was on this book. So I am going to put that away and I will work on it some other time. But what I did last night was I went ahead and made another spine and cover. And then I made the pages. And I only have one page ready with the pocket. And you guys have 3, but don't worry, it's okay. It's not a big deal. What I would like to show you today, and I said that we were going to learn how to do the frames out of whatever was left over. I think we're going to wait till next week, till Monday, to do that. But for now, I'm going to show you a few little tricks that I have. So in your packet, you will have 50 pages, and 10 of them will be what we call ephemera, and they're pretty little things that you cut out. Some of them make pockets, some of them make folders, some of them are just pretty little pictures that you can put on. But I want you to notice that on the back, these are printed with another one of your, and see, like this is just a piece of paper that you get to use in your book. It doesn't have anything on the back, but you want to be sure not to use this because then you'll run out of ephemera. So put your ephemera pages away, and you should have 10 of these. They should be printed on the front and the back. And so then what I've done is I have separated my pages into 2 separate piles. And like I said, I don't have all mine printed because I wanted to get this done for you guys. But I have printed it into, I have made 2 piles, and one of them I have printed into some really pretty little pictures. And I've looked at this one, and I think I'm going to save this for the front. That'll make a nice front. But this has a lot of pretty things on it. Pretty, you know, pretty. So I put those in one pile, one separate pile. And then these that are just kind of plain, they don't have anything that makes them stand out, I've put them in another pile. And you can kind of see they're beautiful pages, but they're just kind of the same. So the reason I do that is because when you look at your pages that you've put in your book, you see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages that are just plain. They don't have a pocket. They're not broken up. So what I will do with these is, depending, if I want to put pictures on here, I might put something just a little bit more plain, but with a few little extra designs. See, I might do this. And when I come to the pages that have the pockets, I don't know if you can see that or if my light is just being naughty. When you come to the page that has the pockets, a lot of times I will kind of split it up. I might do something more plain on the bottom and then something a little fancier on the top. Or if I have something that spans the bottom, for example, this is a good example. I might turn this way and actually cut it so that this flower is on my pocket, and then I might use the more plain side up on the top. So this is just kind of ideas that I'm going to give you. It's your book. You do what you like, but these are some of the things that I've done. So I'm going to actually start on one of my pocket pages because, like I said, I really like this flower, and I'm going to put this flower on my pocket, and I will show you how I do that. So when you are cutting your papers, make sure that no matter how small, you keep whatever is left, because those are the ones we're going to use to make the fancy frames and the fancy page. So since I want to use this, I'm going to go ahead and take this white side off, and you guys kind of know where the line is. And I also want to get it as far to here as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. Whoops, that slipped. I don't want it to slip. Okay, and I should be pushing up. There we go. Okay, so the next thing you need is a pencil, and I am going to put this. Now remember, you always leave about 1/16 of an inch black, and I hope you can see this okay. There we go. When I go ahead and I make my line for this, I will leave 1/16 of an inch, and then I will pretty much put my pencil where this pocket ends. Okay, so that will be the height, but then I also go ahead, I do the width at the same time, and you don't have to, you can do one at a time if you like, if you want to do that. But I will keep it about an eighth of an inch away from where it folds, where the other page folds. So wherever this fold is, I will keep it 1/8 of an inch this way, and then I will mark it as close to the edge as I think I can get it. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these, and my first mark I'm going to cut is right here. So I will put that on my cut line. I make sure that wherever this line is, it's even so that you don't get a twisted page. So you want to make sure that it's pretty. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to check it. I'm OCD about checking. Oh, that's perfect. That's just about perfect. So then my second one, I'm going to find where I put my mark. I will put my mark on my cut line, and then I will make sure that on this side it's pretty even down that marked line. Okay, so I cut off a little bit of the flower, but that's okay. And that's about perfect. So again, we're going to smudge. I'm going to go ahead and smudge with, I think I might use, I have a Blackberry Bliss. And since I'm using purple, you're welcome to use your browns. The browns that we use, they always make it just look like it's antique. But you can kind of see, that's a little bit different. It's dark, and it makes it kind of antique-y, but not quite like the browns do. I like those browns, and I use them a lot. Okay, so I've gotten that smudged. So now I get to decide, do I want the flower to go down? Now I have words on it, so I want the words to be showing. I'm going to put my pin in my shirt, and I'm going to go ahead and put glue. There is something relaxing about doing paper. It has really been good for me, especially through all this pandemic and stuff that we've had to go through. It's really been good. So what I want to do is I want to get it as close to the edge without going over. And there we go. So I'm going to push it down with my fingers first. And again, you guys, if I say bone folder, just remember this little tool that comes with your cutting and score, it's a bone folder, and you can use it. Don't use it perpendicular because you can rip your paper. Kind of lay it down on its side. It's a little bit gentler on your paper when you do it that way. Okay, so now I have papers that are left over, and this is almost perfect. I kind of like that it's got music on it. My mom likes music. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, actually I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put my cut edge as close here as I can. And what you can see I'm doing is I am putting this line on top of the line. They're pretty much in line with each other. And then I will take my pencil and I will do the same thing on this side. I will mark it. So these two papers are going to be the exact same width. And it just makes it look a little bit prettier, a little bit nicer. a little bit more finished looking. And so I'm going to put that right in my cut line, make sure that's about even. And see, this I will keep for when we're ready to make our frames. Okay, so this will go in my other box. So then the other thing I'm going to do is I am going to, now we have a pocket, and you can kind of see I have a little bit of black at the top of my pocket. So I want to leave a little bit of black even above that so that you can see that it's delineated. And a lot of times, since I have this cut exact, I will move this over to the middle so that I can see where this top ends. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark it just slightly under where that ends. And we'll cut it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and smudge all of this. And sometimes you can see, I try to get the corners depending. Some of them I won't do so much. And then some of them I will do a lot. I will keep coming back and forth and going a little deeper so that you get more of a smudge. So this is a personal preference too. It depends on how much smudging you like, how much color you like extra around it. And so then I'm going to go ahead and oh, perfect. Okay, I'm going to glue this one down, and I put all my glue on. It's Saturday. I love Saturdays because my husband and I take the weekends and we do movies and food. We are foodies on the weekends. We're foodies a lot, but we always prepare something really special for the weekends. And this weekend it's going to be pizza, and then we have a ham steak. So it's just something special, something different from our regular routine. And then we do movies on Saturday and Sunday, and we're doing a series right now. I like this series. Okay, so there you have it. And when you look at it, you can see I can put something in here, and a lot of times once I cut out, for example, some of these, this is just a little notepad. I might write a letter to whoever I'm giving this to, like my mom. I've written her a lot of love letters this year. And here's another one. I might write a little love letter. Dear Mom, thanks for everything you've done for me, piano lessons, whatever she's, you know, whatever I've done, to just tell her I appreciate her. And then some of these things, like these long things, on one of these pockets, I might actually cut one of these a little shorter and then use some of this to highlight this, put this on here. So it's a matter of taste how you want to do it. But there you go, there's that. I'm going to let you guys take this weekend and decorate as many pages as you can. Get all of your pages in here. Decorate as many pages as you can. Now see, because this is a big page, I might put this further towards the back somewhere. It'll take up a whole page, and that will be a page for me. Okay, go ahead and decorate, have fun this weekend, and then on Monday I'm going to go ahead and make a video that shows you how to do that fun little frame and an entire page. So save one of your black pages, leave it empty, don't put a pretty page on it, just leave it empty, and we will make a fun page with that too. So we're going to do a frame, and the frame I generally do like here. Or you can also keep a whole page like this black. So I guess you're going to keep 2 of these pages black. Don't decorate 2 of these pages. And they don't have to be side by side. They don't have to be back to back. You can put them anywhere throughout so what I actually might do is I might keep, since this is at the beginning of my book, I might keep one of these pages And then towards the back of the book, I'll keep one of these pages black so that they're not beside each other. Okay, I hope this is helpful. I hope you have fun. And again, decorating is your bailiwick, however you want to do it. Just have a lot of fun and get it real colorful. Okay, thanks for joining me. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.